Hello, Geminis, and happy September 2018 for all Geminis, especially birth sign Geminis, moon, north node, rising sign Geminis. Okay, so the main issue for September 2018 is the Nine of Wands, okay? And then over that is the Five of Wands. So let's start with the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is about competition, okay? And you can see he looks pretty beaten up. So this month is about feeling or recognizing any kind of opposition, any kind of challenges that you might have been going through, and the courage and the strength that you have to really lift you out of that type of competition. Okay, and right over that is the Five of Wands, which is kind of interesting because now it's kind of like more competition, more challenges, um, things that will really challenge your status, any kind of goals you set, um, anything that you feel is your goal, and it could represent fooling around. Maybe you notice that maybe you're taking something seriously, Gemini, and you realize that people are playing around or not really handling the situation the way that they should, because you have a lot of stave, a lot of fire around you, and you're a water sign. So whenever you feel passionate about something, you're recognizing miscommunication, bad communication, just work that's not being done the effective way. Okay, in the past, you even see the Seven of Wands, which is like another competition, another challenge, maybe like enemies or people who are just trying to put obstacles in your way, but you are overcoming those obstacles and you are doing the best that you can in the given situation. Okay, that's the past. The future is the Ten of Wands, where you could overdo things, overwork yourself, where you feel like you have to make up for something or just to keep yourself on track, just doing the best that you can. Okay, so just be mindful of overdoing things. Okay, and the Six of Cups is about really reminiscing on past times, not just childhood, but maybe thinking, oh, someone else's life might be easier, or you feel like you might um, think of a time in the past when things were easier, but the easier times, you're not going to learn anything from them. So, whatever is going on in your life where you feel like it's a challenge, or you're recognizing any kind of BS or any kind of like lacking in someone, or you're judging that person, but you can also look at it and see where, okay, maybe I've been that way before, or, however you're looking at it and judging it, don't judge it so much where you're missing the lesson, okay? Or you're not seeing things from the other person's perspective, even though you know that you're right, that, things are not being handled the right way. So this Six of Cups is also saying, okay, you can really say, I wish I wasn't in this situation right now. You're just thinking of a time where in the past where you weren't in this type of situation. And that's not going to really help. It might alleviate your mind a little bit, but you can also flip this card and just say, okay, things are not perfect, or you can notice things not working, but just not allow it to stress you out, and just know that you're not in control of the outcome as much as you'd want to control it. You just do the best you can and move forward. Okay. So what we have is the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is really reminding you that you should be careful of your words, but you should also trust yourself. So you trust yourself, you know your worth, and you work within those limits. You stay in your lane and you do what you can do. Okay, this Two of Swords, swords represents air, words, okay, but it's also about even being patient and waiting for the right timing, okay, and being calm, all right. And it's a duality. You have two swords, you have two little islands in the water, even though you have the mainland in the back. Okay, you have a crescent moon. So things are going to change. Things are going to go the way that they're meant to go, but you have to really ride the tides and be calm and be ready for when it's your time to strike. And whenever it's your time to speak, you speak, and really not. It's okay to make someone else feel uncomfortable. You don't have to talk all the time. A lot of air signs, they want to sometimes change the mood in the room or something like that. But sometimes people need to be embarrassed to really learn from what they're doing. Okay, you can't really save everyone, and they're not going to learn, you know. So sometimes you have to sit and be quiet, and when it's time to act, then you act. But it's really this card, even though it's a minor arcana, it's really have a high level type of thinking, or just the start of a higher thinking of know thyself. It's like really getting to know yourself. Okay, so the high priestess is in the seventh position. So really try to again, it's kind of at a higher level of the two of swords. I feel if you can pull one of the meanings out of both of these cards that are similar, which is secrets, or not really revealing things right away. So know what you know, and speak when you're supposed to, do what you're supposed to. Not Don't really act on the downfall of someone else, but just do what you know you need to do and be great at being you, and leave it right there. So you have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, this one, I feel the meaning to take from this one, because there's many that you can take from it, but I feel like this is going on gossip and not really worrying about what other people are thinking or saying or what it looks like. Just do what you need to do and move forward, is the Seven of Swords. The Queen of Wands is reminding you of your power that you don't even know you have yet, but you know you can make things happen, and just it's reminding you to stay focused. And it's like not seeing the full picture, but just knowing that you need to move forward. And the eighth, the not the eighth, but it is eight, but the Strength card is Leo's card, right? But Gemini, this card could be about you making friends with someone that is very powerful or helpful or knowledgeable. Okay, it could be you just finding strength within yourself and that continuous flow of energy. So sometimes you can be confident, but your confidence could be very low, and that's okay. But it's still moving, it's still flowing. So keep that confidence up and keep yourself going. And the more that you keep yourself in alignment with being you, you will meet people along the way that are on that same path as you are. All right, so let's take a look at the one of the extra cards is the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is basically reminding you that all the things that you're doing for yourself is going to lead you to that love. Okay, so it's you focusing on yourself is going, if you're single or even if you're in a relationship, you focusing on yourself, it's still going to bring you to that love, the love of what you love to do. But also, if you want to take this as a relationship, it will bring you to the right person that is for you. When you put yourself in alignment with you, yourself, you will find, when you put yourself on your path that you're most happy, you will find the right ideal person for you for a love relationship. And another way to look at that final card is that everything that you're doing to better yourself, you're going to bring yourself to that happiness where you feel completely balanced. Okay, and just stay focused on what you are passionate about, your work, and then let that speak for itself, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for watching, and click like, share, and I will see you guys for the new moon video that's coming up in a couple days. All right, thank you guys. Peace.